So, someone here may have forgotten that when you mute your mic through the mic cut on your Stream Deck, it also means all noises through your Stream Deck also get cut. So I was wondering why the music I was playing through it wasn't coming through at first. I'm doing terrific. Alright. So it seems like nothing's on fire. And hopefully the compressors and what have you I put on to Vegas here come through. Anyway, hello. We're going to be productive. Because brains are funny. And now YouTube has come too. Discord is not dying. Ah, praise the sun. Alright. So I didn't really feel like playing anything tonight, but I did feel like streaming, so here we are. Welcome to the wonderful world of video editing. Aren't you enthralled? So, I didn't really have any rhyme or reason for what we're going to do tonight other than this. So, I figured we'd just talk about some stuff along the way while I do more editing. Because I decided pretty much at random for my next Vinny edit to do this one. Because. And I did have edits from other people in mind, but turns out those people aren't very great, so that works out nicely. One less project for me to worry about. Alright, I guess let's get to work then, shall we?
This is Halo Ritz. He's good.
Sorry, I was a little.
Oh yeah, my draft is kind of... I make...
He's...
might as well make it full. Usually I'd have my draft only in half, just so it doesn't take as long for the video timeline to buffer. But I figure for your sake, I'll keep it a full. You'll need more time waiting, but, you know.
Sorry, I was a little. I had to let out some frustration because boy, could I not play this game for the past 30 minutes.
Remember, kids, always have your auto ripple on, otherwise you will die a death later. There was a fun thing I was dealing with for a while where... Oh, you can't see that, can you? Okay. So, there's, on my auto ripple here, there's a little pop-up menu that asks for what I want to ripple, so either affected tracks, the affected tracks and everything in it, or every track, markers, and regions. The problem is you always need to have it turned on to all, otherwise if you go back to something to, like, scooch forward to slip something in, it completely breaks everything you've done so far, more or less. Guess how I found that out?
It's always a problem with the Microsoft Windows.
I didn't have it happen last time on the Vinny edit with the egg likes. No. Why would you think such a thing?
It's always a problem with the Microsoft Windows Microsoft Store. It's weird. Like, this doesn't run through the store. Outer Worlds runs through the store exclusively. This was freezing at the menu. Oh, God. Microsoft, please. Anyway, Vinny, did you get a key or choose to buy this on Microsoft instead of Steam? This is Game Pass, which is probably the main reason why I'm even streaming this. You know.
Okay, so markers you can see. That's good.
Oh, God. Microsoft. The main reason why I'm even streaming this. You know. So it's Game Pass, and here it is. Otherwise, maybe I wouldn't have streamed it. I'm streaming this. You know. Reason why I'm even streaming this. So it's...
Also, if you're looking for excitement tonight, it won't be here. I'm just, like the title says, just feel like doing productive stuff. Because again, brains are funny.
Why I'm even streaming this. So it's Game Pass, and here it is. Otherwise, maybe I wouldn't have streamed it. I don't know. But this is Halo Reach, the Master Chef Collection. And I'm not sure I'm going to stream Master Chef Collection.
Yep, that's an obvious bit.
I'm not sure I'm going to stream the whole game. And that's a policy thing that I had for a while. It was like, don't start a game if you're not going to finish it. But at this point in time, it's like, I'd rather at least play a little bit of the game and see if I like it enough to continue. That said, Halo Reach is genuinely a great game. I completed it years ago. It's, I had a really good time with it. I completed it years ago. I had a really good time with it. This is one of the few Halo campaigns I finished. So, there's a good chance I will stream all of this, because I like a good Rudy Tooty shooty, and Halo is a very good one. But let's see how it runs. You know, I'm excited to see Halo on PC with proper mouse. It was a very good one. But let's see how it runs. You know, I'm excited to see Halo on PC with proper mouse, with proper campaign. I will not be doing the multiplayer tonight.
It just dawned on me that I remember seeing a few comments lately, not on mine, of course, but of other people doing Vinny edits. And there seems to be like this zealous campaign lately of you can't do edits of other people's streams because you're stealing from them. And it's like, unless you're purposefully making your whole business model around editing other people's stuff, it's like, then there's some semblance to that being true, maybe. But past that, if it's just like a hobby thing, it's like, no. So I kind of wonder if the just chatting thing seems to bring out sometimes the worst in people of their opinions and bumholes and everyone having one in the, you know. I'm not blocking anything important, am I? No, just the time left to scrub through. Okay.
Or mouse with proper campaign. I will not be doing the multiplayer tonight because I hear it steals your IP. So I'm going to wait and see what happens there. After this, Shovel Knight. So I'm going to wait and see what happens there. So I'm going to wait. Shovel Knight cards. I have a copy, and they said I could stream the first 2 hours. So
Good God, this stream was hella old, wasn't it?
did you customize your chef? Oh no, I didn't. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I probably need to go through this, and this is what? Yeah, that's already a minute 56 of not a whole lot going on, so I'll need to come back through and dice this up.
Did you customize your chef? Oh no, I didn't. Hang on a minute. Customization. Okay, alright, helmet. They're not letting me. ODST was a good game. I don't have any of these unlocked. We're not doing that. Okay. Can I do, like, do I have color? Customize your chef. Oh no, I didn't. Hang on a minute. Okay. Do I have color? Yeah. Yeah, I can do color. I mean, that's good. I can make like a... Maybe I can make a Metroid. Christmas Halo. I like that. That's... Okay. Can I do, like, do I have color? Can I do, like... Can I do, like, do I have color? Yeah.
Also, I remember that I set up a audio capture specifically for Vegas, so I should probably see if that's actually working. Well, I don't want to hear my dumbass. Let me...
Yeah, I can do color. I mean, that's good. I can make...
Okay. It is coming through. Good. Praise the buns. We have sound.
Can I do, like, do I have color? Do I have color? Yeah. Yeah, I can do color. I mean, that's good. I can make like a... I mean, that's good. I can make like a... Yeah, I can do color. Yeah, I can do color. I mean, that's good. I can make like a... Maybe I can make a Metroid. Christmas Halo. I like that. That's fine. I can deal with Christmas Halo. You need to play multiplayer to unlock armor. Well, I'm not going to do that right now, because again, I want to do some more research before I figure any of that stuff out. Boy, I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty again. You need to play multiplayer. I can deal with Christmas Halo. I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty again, but yeah, I'm good. I'm good for now. Let's, eventually maybe I'll look at this stuff, but I want to actually play the game. So we'll jump into the campaign, Halo Reach. Quick start. What do you think, chat? What can I handle? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good for now. Let's, eventually maybe I'll look at this stuff, but I want to actually play the game. So we'll jump into the campaign, Halo Reach. Quick start. What do you think, chat? What can I handle? Can I do heroic? Can I do heroic? Legendary is big CBD. Legendary is big CBD. CBD.
CBD? What? I'll think of a punchline for that later, I think.
CBD.
Oh, you're gonna learn why I'm apparently not a very efficient editor, because eventually this top timeline here is going to be just rife with markers that make absolutely no sense whatsoever, except to me.
Heroic's going to fuck you up. Fuck you up.
Uptown Funk gonna fuck you up. Just a moment. Okay. YouTube says we've had a viewer duration of 14 minutes and 46 seconds. Though no one is here. Okay.
Legendary is big CBD. Is big CBD. Heroic's going to fuck you up. Fuck you up. Legendary will be frustrating. Legendary will be frustrating. Yeah, you don't need to see me do legendary, chat. The AI is pretty good. Can handle heroic, maybe. Alright, let's do heroic. I mean, I like a good challenging shooter. I'm not great at video games, but I like to shoot. Let's do heroic. I mean, I like...
My 3-second cut rule is probably going to get stress tested if I'm going to be doing multiples of these. Because I think this is, what, 5 archives in total? Clocking in about almost 2 hours each.
I mean, I like a good challenging shooter. I'm not great at video games, but I like to shoot. So heroic might be nice. Bit of the old ultra-violence. War. War has changed. We now fight in space. This is the mission of John Halo.
That's probably going to come up a whole lot, isn't it?
When Halo Reach was first announced, I was like, what is he reaching for? I know, I'm silly. And then only later did I find out it was a planet, but... I mean, really, no, that's not a joke, chat. By the way. Oh, this is my favorite Halo game, by the way. That I remember. I like this more than ODST. I liked it more than Halo 3, even though...
Because the one challenge is that for the other edits I've done, there wasn't really a whole lot of story per se, so I could snip around that without any real concerns. I don't know if I'm going to do the same thing for here, because that's the one thing I kind of worried about. Because back on the RE4 randomizer edits I did of Vinny, in hindsight, more of like the casual talk I probably would have cut, because, well, A, it already made the edit kind of long, but also B, if my main thing is just getting down to the best bits, I'm kind of answering my own question here, because, yeah, I do think doing more of a focused summary of the stream will be a better thing here, since this is like, well, multiple archives instead of like 1 or 2 one-offs sort of thing.
This is my favorite Halo game that I remember. I like this more than ODST. I liked it more than Halo 3, even though I have more time in Halo 3 multiplayer. 4, I played, I don't remember if I played 4. So that should tell you all you need to know. That I remember. I like this more than ODST. I liked it more than Halo 3, even though I have more time in Halo 3 multiplayer. 4, I played, I don't remember if I played 4. So that should tell you all you need to know. This is my favorite Halo game, by the way. But... I mean, really, no, that's not a joke.
You mentioned that back at the start? Yeah.
Oh, this... Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't like that armor. maybe the green and red is too Christmassy for my...
When do we just start seeing those headlights come in? Right there. Yeah, like right there. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't like that armor. maybe the green and red is too Christmassy for my tastes.
Contact with Visegrad Relay was lost last night. All signals flatlined at 2600 hours. I responded with trooper fire teams, which have since been declared MIA.
And now you're sending us.
The Office of Naval Intelligence believes deployment of a Spartan team is a gross misallocation of...
You know what? I think I'll do my same MO when it comes to editing this one, of like, just try and cut it down mostly to the main the main bits and good stuff. And then if people end up wanting more of like a storied summarization, then I can do that in the later edits. Because like I said before, crinkling intensifies underneath my desk. Because like I was talking about before, there were a bunch of people that subscribed, then realized, oh wait, he can't fart these out every 4 days? What the hell? You're getting a cough drop, thank you.
Of valuable resources.
Yeah,
I
sharpen
disagree.
that knife.
Commander,
So that's our new number 6.
Cat, you read his file?
Well, any
Anyone claim
subtitles?
responsibility,
I don't want to
sir?
skip the
Only
cutscene by
thinks
accident.
It might be the local insurrection. Pulled a similar eyes and ears. That cannot happen. Damn important. I want that
Spaces skip. Okay, apparently the subtitles are very bad in this. Okay. Also, hi chat, how are you doing? Hope you're all well. I'm sorry that I joined and just complained about the Windows Store, but I convert text to speech, convert speech to text. Oh that's, oh god. Voice chat will be transcribed? Oh. Vinny, no unlimited frame rates. I got 60 frames a second. I got 60 frames a second here. I broadcast in
number
60
one,
frames a second.
Sir, consider it done.
So do I! No. What a small world.
Then I'll see you on the other side. Holland out.
Lieutenant,
Commander, sir.
I'm Carter, Noble Team's leader. That's Cat, with me, Noble 6.
Into some shoes to rack up to full strength. Sensors didn't
I mean,
want
I'm
me
not-
to.
The one really nice thing about someone who always keeps their game lower than their microphone is that you can always tell in the timeline when it goes from the game to them doing something. Like, you can always tell how this is something from Vinny compared to something on the game. Of course, that's not always true, because there were actually some gags I missed in the Zelda 2 randomizer edit, because where he would get quiet. You always gotta pay attention. Let me sit over here and talk about what a cool dude, cool editor dude I am.
Sensors didn't
I mean,
want
I'm
me
not
to.
playing this
Glad
to be
have your
gripped by
skill
the
set.
story, I'll be
But
honest.
We're a team.
If it happens, great.
That lone wolf stuff.
I don't remember. I played this game when it
Welcome
came
to
out. I
Reach.
don't remember the story. On Reach. Oh, Jun, welcome to Reach. Okay. So, you know, like, my Halo experience is very limited, as I said. I played through 3. I only played a little bit of 1 and 2 from the Master Chef collection. So, I don't have the same... I only played from the Master Chef collection. So...
Am I gonna have to put in a supercut of every time he says Master Chef? I hope I don't. I'm gonna preemptively do that, though.
John Reach. Oh, Jun, welcome to Reach. Okay. I don't remember. I played this game when it
Welcome
came
to
out. I
Reach.
don't remember the story. John Reach. Oh, Jun, welcome to... I don't remember. I played this game when it
Welcome to
came out. I
Reach.
don't remember the story. John Reach. Oh, Jun, welcome to Reach. Okay. So, you know, like, my Halo experience is very limited, as I said. I played through 3. I only played a little bit of 1 and 2 from the Master Chef collection.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, so that's what Carmine Period
As I
does.
said, the Master Chef collection. So,
I'll have to preemptively make a note in my head that... Actually, let me shut my mouth, because don't I have that actually right here? Huh. Wow. What a feature.
the Master Chef collection.
Also, I need to... I haven't edited in a few weeks, so already my muscle memory for knowing to press Control S every waking moment of my life has gone over my head.
So, I don't have the same reverence that many of you have for Halo. I like it. I've played much of it and enjoyed much of it, but I don't have a full scope of this series, which I kind of wish. I'm gonna tell you, secret chat. Back when I was making a decision between Xbox and PlayStation 2, kind of wish I chose Xbox and Halo. Kind of wish I chose Xbox and Halo. I'll tell you why. No, PS2 was great, but I needed a good shooter, and I got PlayStation 2 instead when I could have gotten Halo. Yeah, later on, the PS2 definitely proved its worth, but I got it specifically for a shooter to play with my cousin and my friends.
I also wonder if any of like the Pizza Tower people are going to show up and be like, "Wait, this isn't Pizza Tower. Where's the speed, mate?"
Yeah, later on, the PS2 definitely proved its worth, but I got it specifically for a shooter to play with my cousin and my friends, and we ended up playing Time Splitters 1 over and over again. And Time Splitters 1 just, it was okay. 2 was good shit. I really kind of wish that I played Halo instead. It is the future. It just said it. Helix in chat just said it is the future, but radios still sound like shit. Vinny, Halo 1 had no online. No. What I mean is, the co-op mode in a campaign of Halo would have been nice, as opposed to just Time Splitters 1. Press E. Been nice, as opposed to just Time Splitters 1. Press E. Press E. Hold E. Thanks, chat.
Noble team, spread out. Watch the approach.
We got bored of Time Splitters very quickly. Hold E. Thanks, chat.
Noble team.
Perfect Dark was a couple of years before that, and it just had so much more to it. Someone said, is there any reason he's playing at 1600 by 900? What, not epic enough for you? Cliffy B? No, I'm kidding. But their name is really Cliffy B in chat. But no, yeah, I stream. This is a good resolution for me to window and stream at. It works well with my streaming software. I always do 16 by 9, 1600 by 900. It's really it's been very good to me. So the game looks nice. It's upscaled nicely. Someone said, is there any reason he's playing B? No, I'm kidding. But their name is really Cliffy B in chat. But no, yeah, I stream this. No, I'm kidding. But their name is really Cliffy B in chat. But no, it works well with my streaming 1600 by 900. So the game looks nice. It's upscaled nicely. More FOV. You know, I already put the FOV up, chat. What do you want from me? 120? So the game.
There's your FOV, you fucker bastards.
So the game looks nice. You know, I already put the FOV up, chat. What do you want from me? 120?
Oh, that's that should be another callback gag. Yeah, Vinny Fox.
$120? Oh, look at this FOV.
Oh, he did it for me. What the hell?
Look at this FOV. This is a good FOV. Now I can see from the fucking back of my skull. 95.
The hell, he's doing jokes before I can even cut them in. Delete. Give it the old Matt Hardy.
Weird audio stuff. Oh, the audio mixing people were saying is shit. Like people, apparently there needs to be like a patch for the audio, but that sounds real lame. That sounds real lame. Oh,
Make out any ID?
they said they knew the audio was broke.
Military.
That's
Why are we
that's
not
rough,
seeing
chat.
explosives residue?
Noble 3, can you confirm?
I can't believe this. All right. Game music, menu music, voice chat. Let's get that down like that.
Kill the past.
No subtitles outside of cutscenes.
Negative, sir.
It's still so loud though. That's voice chat. I guess that's an effect. I guess that's considered an effect. God, Microsoft's. Someone in chat just said this is early access in disguise.
Not on reach.
Alright, Noble, looks like there's nothing here. Let's move on.
Smoke at the next structure, boss.
Circle west and check it out. Noble team, you have permission to engage, but be selective. We don't need to telegraph our presence.
Oh, the sound.
Alright, Noble, looks like there's nothing here. Let's move on.
Smoke at the
Presence.
Yeah, it's like a Nerf gun. That's wonderful. Yeah, it's like a Nerf. Yeah, it's like a Nerf gun. That's wonderful.
Alright, how many seconds? Yep. Oh, I should probably explain what my 3-second rule is. So, if I'm ever editing down something like this, I like to use a rule where within 3.5 seconds, 4 at a push, if there's nothing that contributes to that bit you're cutting around, or the next thing doesn't happen within those seconds, that's when you put in a cut, and then take out that gap of space there to get to the next part, either what links it together or the next thing that happens. That way it's keeps things going at a clip, because I find that if I leave those seconds in, it just makes a lot of dead time, which ends up padding the length of the edit at the end of the day, which I'm just trying to cut out all the fat and get to the good stuff while making it still be decently watchable and all that good shit. I'm very smart when it comes to editing. Please praise me. My ego is in shambles.
Yeah, it's like a Nerf gun. That's wonderful. If you want to know what I remember about Halo Reach, it's those. I remember the birds. Mostly. Emus. Nerf gun. That's wonderful. Mostly. Emus. Which I guess this game is kind of being emulated, so it's... Maybe it's not, I don't know. Oh, I'll go in quiet, alright. Make no mistake. I got a silencer on my gun.
Neighbors were attacked last night.
Something.
Says something in the fields killed his son.
Something.
Something.
Says something in the fields killed his son.
Something.
Something.
Again, it's obvious, I know.
Thing.
Heat signatures in that structure directly east of your position. Over. Copy that. Get
Vinny,
them
put
back
on
inside.
subtitles. Yep, they're on. Something. Oh, by the way, I rewatched the first half of episode 3 last night, and I'd like to rescind the spot of episode 3 on my tier list. I made a grave mistake. It is one lower. A grievous mistake, even. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, by the
A smart man would take a pun like that out.
Lower.
A wiser man would leave it in.
It is one lower. A grievous mistake, even. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Damn. It's messy.
It's like I'm not even shooting. Like I get no impact of the things. The things.
Motion trackers.
It's like I'm not even shooting. Like I get no impact of the things. The things.
Motion trackers.
Yeah, I need to finish watching it, but
See anything?
boy, it was rough. The things.
Motion trackers.
It was a rough start. Maybe, I mean, I remember the second half of the movie. I watched up until like just after Darth Plagueis, and you know, maybe it's the second half of the movie where things get real good. So maybe after I finish watching it, it'll be back to its position on my tier list. But at the
Also, if you're wondering if why Alec tired, yes.
moment, it's one down because boy, that beginning was difficult. Have you ever heard tragedy?
I see movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. We're about to be flanked.
Here we go.
I can't even tell if I'm shooting.
Move down to the lower level.
How do you fuck this up this bad?
Banshees, heads up, Charlie 1.
It sounds like they're shooting.
On the floor.
Like it sounds like I'm listening to someone play a video game in the living room. I can't even tell.
Here we go. Here we go.
I can't even tell if I'm shooting.
Move down to the lower level.
How do you fuck this up this bad?
Banshees, heads up. Banshees.
Like it sounds like I'm listening to someone play a video game in the living room. I mean, the game's still good. It feels great with mouse and keyboard. Looks nice. Shame about the audio. It's kind of like harshing my vibe, dude. But other than that, it's certainly. What the fuck was that? I mean, the game.
I know this made it into one of the official clip compilations, but in the lucky chance it gets found out, I will be absolutely reamed if I don't include it.
I mean, the game's still good. It feels great with mouse and keyboard.
I'm just going to check again, because it really does feel like it's an alternating dice roll. Like, let me take a look over here. Yeah, so first was the RE4 randomizer, where that made a decent bit of headway. The teardown edit, practically no one fucking saw it. The Zelda 2 randomizer run, that made a decent bit of headway. But then the Egg-like anniversary edit, I kind of want to see if I can find out, like, where these people came from. Yeah, so primarily, yeah, so according to analytics, which such a reliable source, that most of it came from YouTube Home / recommendations. Which makes me wonder why this one and not the other edits. Because the tags are pretty much the same other than like the egg-like stuff. I think, though, the real fallacy I'm falling for is I'm trying to make sense of YouTube. Oh, Thayer, what a grave mistake thine makes.
Looks nice. Shame about the audio. It's kind of like harshing my vibe, dude. But other than that, it's certainly. Halo! What the fuck was that? What was that? But other than that.
I should probably clarify that, I mean, I'm glad any of those are getting views because they're actual editing projects of mine that people watch. What a concept.
What was that? Clip. Bat. What was that? They do that? Are they not supposed to do that? Is that a glitch or is that like an alien feature?
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
Also, is there a crouch button in Halo? I forget.
Falcon, moving to assist.
Control? It doesn't always work. This is a very unresponsive control button. You have to stop to crouch. Oh. You can't crouch walk on the PC because you need to be moving slowly to stay crouched. Since it's WASD, there's no analog. Maybe this wasn't ready. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks fantastic in 60 frames a second, upscaled with some of the other enhancements. It is going to be a fun playthrough, but it needs some patches. Oh wait, I'm moving, crouched. What the fuck was that, Jade? Yeah, birds.
Heads up, you've got trouble.
So remember, I'm not John Halo, right? Like I'm a different guy. I'm Reach. Noble 6, that's right. I remember this was one of those things where people were like, "Oh, you don't play as Halo." John Chief. That's his name though, right? It's John. It's really like Master John.
Commander, I'm seeing more hostile activity to the
In this game you play as Reach Around. So remember, I'm not John Halo, right? Like So remember, I'm not John Halo, right? Like I'm. Noble 6, that's right. I'm Reach. Noble 6.
Yeah, so like right here, that's way more than 3 seconds to get from point A to point B on the next bit, so...
I'm Reach. Noble 6. Noble 6, that's right. That's his name though, right? It's John. It's really like Master John.
Commander, I'm seeing more hostile activity to the
In this game you play as Reach Around. Oh, I throw a grenade there, don't worry about that. In this game you play as Reach Around.
Because I came up with that rule early. Maybe even before I started doing edits of other people, like even before Metal and NPC stuff. Is like, I think one of the worst things ever is like over editing. Because if you can let bits naturally flow into each other without eating up too much time of dead air or nothing really going on, that's great. Because the more you Swiss... Because if by the end your timeline looks like a bunch of Swiss cheese, I feel like you might have done something wrong if you're trying to do a... cut something down just to highlight the best bits. Also, oh my god, there's still so much footage. Ah! That's also another thing about editing is that every time you go to check to see how much footage is left, it's still so much. So much. Oh, Billy.
Oh, I throw a grenade there, don't worry about that. No, friend. Chat default melee. Q, never mind. No! 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 Yeah, there's them weapons. I like them weapons. I don't know if I like this one in particular, but there's some good ones. Some good energy weapons. These? I know this has been a staple of Halo, but was there ever a Halo game
Lieutenant, you're with me.
where you could hold more than 2 weapons at the same time? No. 2 and 3? Oh. I don't even remember that. Does dual wielding count? Do you remember when Duke Nukem Forever tried to do what most games at the time were doing? And it had a system where you could only use 2 guns at the same time? Like, only have 2 guns? And then they released a patch for it, thinking it would fix the fucking terrible reception in sales. And they made it from 2 to 4. It was such a weird game. Like, it tried to do... And they made it from 2 to 4.
Oh yeah, the Borderlands solution.
It was such a weird game.
That reminds me, like, it always boggled my mind that the Borderlands games, your maximum weapon count in terms of shoot was only ever a maximum of 4, when the whole shtick is getting as many, is like the pinnacle of being a loot shooter and getting as many guns as possible to do all kinds of different things, but no, you can only hold 4 at once. Like, yeah, you could set them to favorites and stuff like that, where they'd be at the top of the menu, but that didn't make it really any faster to try tagging out in the middle of a fight if you want to swap out one thing for another. Not to mention my gears. Let me grind them. Not to mention the fact that I think across every single Borderlands game, your weapon slots were locked until you progressed the story. So not only are there however many millions of variants of shoot guns there are in the game, you can only equip 4 at once, and you have to get through the story to get access to all 4 of your slots. Okay.
It was such a weird game. Like, it tried to do... Duke Nukem Forever was one of those things that was just lost in time. You know, with its massive development cycle and just abject failure. But at the same time, it tried to follow trends by limiting the number of weapons that Duke could carry. Yes, cartoon superhero Duke Nukem, who shoot hookar, could only carry 2 weapons at the same time, even if one was just a pistol. I know this has been a staple of Halo, but was there ever a Halo game
Lieutenant, you're with me.
where you could hold more than 2 weapons? Yeah, there's them weapons.
This feels like a good chat bit to keep in, though.
Yeah, there's them weapons. I like them.
I mean, on the one hand, I do feel like my lungs are failing. I do feel like cutting out movie and TV talk is kind of a usual thing I do. Not unless it leads into a bit, but I feel like game-related chat, though, I should probably keep that in and cut around
Weapons. I don't know if I like this one in particular, but there's some good ones. Some good energy weapons. These? I know this has been a staple of Halo, but was there ever a Halo games at the same time? No. 2 and 3? Oh. I don't even remember that. Does dual wielding count? Do you remember when Duke Nukem... No. No. 2 and 3? Oh. I don't even remember that. Does dual wielding count?
What are you editing? Another one of, Vinny from Vinesauce, archives. As I am one to do lately.
Do you remember when Duke Nukem Forever tried to do what most games at the time, it would fix the sales? Made it from 2 to 4. From 2 to 4. It was such a weird... 2 to 4. It was such a weird game. Like, it tried to do... Duke Nukem Forever was one of those things that was just lost in time. You know, with its massive development cycle and just abject failure. But at the same time, it tried to follow trends by limiting the number of weapons that Duke could carry. Yes, cartoon superhero Duke Nukem, who shoot hookar, could only carry 2 weapons at the same time, even if one of was just a pistol. I could be wrong. Even if one of was just a pistol. Maybe he had a pistol plus 2 other weapons. I just don't remember. Drive. Jorge, get on the back. Carter's gonna drive us. Take your sweet time. That's all right.
Get this heat moved. Get this heat moving.
Jorge, get on the back. Carter's gonna drive us.
Once again, probably an obvious joke, but dial-up sound plus, what's it called, loading wheel. Oh boy, that means I'll have to use motion tracking because they make that so fun to use in this edition. And I think this was the first edition where they actually brought in motion tracking and you didn't have to spend like $200 to get a plug-in. Good God.
Take your sweet time. That's all right.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sinks in the structure ahead.
Is that normal? That flashing? Is that part of like the UI? Is that like... Wow, we only had to drive 3 feet. Do I feel like a fucking dick now? Dick now.
Dick heaven now.
You get used to the shitty audio mixing, but they need to fix this ASAP. And again, if you're just joining, this game, it didn't launch from the Windows Store. It didn't launch from Xbox Beta. And it didn't even launch from the start menu. I had to go into the folder. And otherwise it would freeze or not launch. And it's like, you don't have the proper devices to install this game. Meanwhile, it had already downloaded and installed. So I was like stunned that yet again the Windows Store was telling me things that were I like what Microsoft is doing. I like bringing these games to PC. But dear God, Vinny, it's on Steam. Now I could have spent the $40 or so on the Steam version, or I could have just played
Scrubbing through this makes me wonder if this is what it sounds like when I'm complaining about tech issues that happen all the time.
this one for free with Game Pass. So take a guess which one I chose. Vinny, it's $10. Don't you need the Master Chief Collection in order to play Reach? No? Oh, okay. Never mind then. Alright, so would you rather spend $10 or get the game for free, chat? Serious replies only. Well, I have 3 months free for Game Pass, so I'm using that. Because I figure by the time I finish playing this game, you know, and then streaming enough of it, I will probably be good, and then I can cancel Game Pass. Chat lied, you need Master Chief. Vinny, it was James. Vinny, it was not James. Vinny, it was James. Vinny, you paid for Nitro. No. Actually didn't pay for Discord. It's one of the perks of being an influenza. So, I got lucky.
What?
Actually didn't pay for Discord Nitro. That's one of the perks of being an influenza.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
So, but I think, it's just an issue of now people are trying to figure out ways in which I paid for a thing. And that's fine, you can try. I'll tell you if I did. I'll be sure to let you know. But in this case, I'm very happy that I got this for free. And even that, the hassle was real annoying. So, let's hope they fix that in the future, because I don't want to have to ever download a game again, install it, and then be told that I don't have compatible devices. Gonna get in? No? Alright, don't worry about it then. Are you guys gonna get in? No? Alright, don't worry about it then.
Does that knock down much of the time? No.
Are you guys gonna get in? No? Alright, don't worry about it then. Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. A way to customize your Spartan in here, or do I have to go back to the main menu?
They shook me.
Main menu only, okay. Alright, looks like we're Christmas. For the foreseeable future. Here, back here, back here, back here, back here. Here, back here. Here, back here. Here, back here, back here, back here, back here. Here, back here.
Do I ever want to know about what the context or the source of that is? No, I feel like the answer is no, whatever it is.
It only now strikes me as weird that most of the singers that were popular when I was young sounded like that. It
Oh well, there we go. How old is this art? Like, I haven't even actually watched all these archives. It's just like, I'm just gonna pick, yeah, this one. I'll edit this down. It feels like even though this was from however many years in the past, he knows what rhetorical questions I'm going to be asking along the way.
Here, act here. It only now strikes me as weird that most of the singers that were popular when I was young sounded like that. Because it was just like I grew up and it was fine. It was like, oh, that's what people sound like when they sing. And now that I'm older and fucking no one sounds like that anymore, except Eddie Vedder, the original.
3 Charlie 6. Does anyone read?
It's a really weird thing. Someone said, have you heard the new Tame Impala song? I have. I'm going to play it during the break. It's a really weird thing.
You see those troopers, you let me know.
I like it, but I need to listen to it more than once. Get on here, lads. Someone said, boy, this voice acting is great in quotation marks. Not terrible at all. Something like that. They said, whoa, sorry. That's a scratch my face. I think the problem is this. When you hear the voice acting...
Another thing I probably just realized about having this set to just chatting, since apparently Twitch thought that having production-based categories is for the birds or something, is probably someone who's going to jump in and either yell at me for using version 19 or yell at me for not using whatever the nuts it was called, like... Not Archimedes, not Galileo, but some like ancient Greek or Roman scientist's name and a second word for the name. What basically it was a piece of free editing software that it claimed it could do a lot of cool stuff, but it purposefully made doing that stuff as needlessly, oh my god, I'm making myself angry just thinking about it. They made the stuff like so needlessly complicated. Like, let me show you an example here. So let's take this, yeah? So let's say I just want to do something simple, like go from the start of this clip here and go to the end of it and like have it so that the frame zip zooms like out of the main window there, yeah? And it would look something like this.
Here, act here. It only now strikes me as weird that most of the singers that were popular when I was older and...
Charlie 6.
Like there, see? Got a keyframe going from the start, keyframe going to the end, telling where I want it to go. Easy, breezy, beautiful. In this free editing software, though, if you wanted to do something like that, you had to insert an envelope, insert a movement keyframe, set a starting point, then set an ending point, an ending keyframe rather, on what you wanted the image or whatever it was to move. Then you had to close that envelope, bundle the whole thing, and then stick it back into your main timeline for it to actually recognize and to even let you preview what it was you're trying to do. And people kept saying this is now the future of video editing, and I'm like, okay. This explains why it's free, because it's Garbo.
Someone said, have you heard the new Tame Impala song? Get on here, lads. Boy, this voice acting is... I think the problem is this. When you hear the voice acting with the music up...
I mean, granted, yeah, I do realize the thing of, like, not everyone can afford buying editing software. I've just stuck with Vegas Pro because that's what I've been using for years. And you stick with what you know. Because, like, learning a whole new editing software, like figuring out the suite, all of its features, how to do things. Like, it took me so long to realize the power of the auto ripple in terms of letting you save progress on moving entire things back and forth, and not then having to individually move it back into the original position.
With the music up, and you hear it with, like, you know, like all the sound effects and the shooting, you don't think about it as much because it's just like, oh, it's a bunch of grunts speaking. But now you hear it and it's like, oh fuck, because that's pretty much all I can hear. And one is probably now dead.
Solid copy, Commander.
Incoming! You need to move!
Noble 3, we've located the trooper squad.
And one is probably now dead.
Solid copy, Commander. Recalling Falcon Charlie 2. Hold that evac position.
Oh my god. Oh fuck!
I guess this does also meet one of the ideas I had before of doing, like, showing how part of my production works in terms of editing. Because I was also thinking about doing writing nights, because I'm very close-ish, sort of, to finishing up my written review for Valky 64. Just the big problem with that one is, it's one of those weird games to try and write a review for, because it's so cheap, and it very clearly knows what it wants to do and try to do, that really criticizing it heavily is kind of a stupid stupid thing, because how much is that game? Let me double check. In Canadian dollary dues, Valky 64 is $7.99, so an $8 game. The same cost as a club sandwich at the deli. So trying to give that the same level of criticism to like a $60 or $80 game is, yeah, not really realistic. Because I know there's a whole argument that every single game, no matter the development, how many people develop it, how much resources it had, and what the game inevitably costs, does not matter. Every game has to get the same harsh level of criticism. The problem with that is, no. No, that's really not how you can do that. Sorry, Sterlingites.
Oh, fuck! Fuck. So now this is, I'm fighting, there are various races in Halo, right? So there's the Combine, there's the Flood, there's the Covenant, there's the Hornies.
Excuse you?
So now this is Covenant, there's the Hornies.
Ah.
Twi'lek, Vulcans,
Let's get you
Geonosians.
I am not splicing in an image of each of those.
There's the Spartans, there's the Greeks, the Romans. Gotcha. You will run. Spartans, there's the Greeks, the Romans. You will run. Do I have to take down the dropship? Do I need like special ordnance for this? Just defend. I can do that. Just stay here and shoot. Sure. Nice bullet sponge. Spin!
Booty, please.
Spin! Spin! Where's the big needle?
Transport. LZ is clear.
Oh, this is the small needle. I want the sniper needle. There it is. You got a shotgun? Oh, you're calling a shotgun on the seat.
Okay. We're en route to your location.
Someone made a post about where did the Tums meme come from, and I have an answer for that. My stomach. Sadly. But the truth is it's a combination of me both needing Tums and also Rich Evans sadly overdosing and dying on a Tums festival. But it's somewhere in between those two answers. Tums slut. Tums slut. When does this game take place in? Someone made a post. Tums slut.
Wait, do my markers actually show up? Okay, yeah. Yeah, windowed stuff doesn't, but markers do.
Tums slut.
Tums.
When does this game take place in the story? Sometime in between Rich Evans dying and me needing Tums from my stomach issues for when I eat spicy foods. When does this issues for when I eat spicy foods? Foods. Alright, looks like we're
Affirmative. Clear.
Alright, looks like we're gonna need to get the regular old Needler. What was that weapon there? I like this one too, I think. That's the one I just had, never mind. Of course I like it, that's the one I had. Did I not just have one with way more ammo than this?
How we doing, Cat?
Yep, I understood all of what you just said.
Doing, Cat?
Taking a little longer than I hoped, Commander. I've cut about halfway through the door.
Contact. How we doing, Cat? How we doing, Cat?
Also, in case if you're thinking sometimes me scrubbing back through is redundant, yeah, welcome to editing. That's kind of the part of the MMO here.
Taking a little longer than I hoped, Commander. I've cut about halfway through the door.
Contact.
Yep, I understood all of what you just said.
Hold them off so Cat can hack the control.
It is the future, and we're still using gamer microphones to communicate with our soldier friends. Yeah, they're cheap. I mean, my first gamer microphone was like $10. If you save money on the microphones, you can use the rest of the money on the defense budget. Get yourself some nice ordnance. Man, I remember when guns used to make sounds back in the glory days of video games. Now sounds are DLC. Back in my day, we would pay for sounds in all video games. Man, I remember when guns used to make sounds. Sounds or DLC. Fucking my day, we would...
That one's pushing the rule there, but no, I'll allow it.
Back in my day, we would pay for sounds in all video games, and we would love it. Then we would go to sleep in a newspaper in the middle of the road.
Boy, it's a good thing I put the compressor and limiter on Vegas's output too, eh?
I'm in the wrong outpost, aren't I? Fuck. Cover me. Or you fucking don't. Vinny, you forgot the forklift? I didn't even know I could drive the forklift. Vinny, you forgot the forklift? I didn't even know I...
Again, like, my marker is just the ravings of a madman. It's like I'm constantly consuming madman's knowledge from Bloodborne, except I'm not getting anything for it.
I didn't even know I could drive the forklift. We were yelling. Chat, I can't hear you. If you type in all caps, you get timed out. We were yelling. Chat, I caps, you get timed out. Kind of. I can't hear you. You have to try again. God damn it. Can I load a checkpoint? Maybe. Oh, that was the last checkpoint. Never mind. Will I have an opportunity to get another forklift at some point? Will I have an opportunity to get another forklift?
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to come back to this marker later and figured I was drunk at the time and made a typo.
At some point. Forklift at some point. An opportunity. You can in about 2 minutes.
Can't see a thing.
Booty, we was yelling at you, Booty! You can in about 2 minutes.
Control room. Go easy.
Booty, we was yelling at you, Booty!
Where's the rest of your unit?
We got split. I don't think they... It sounded bad on the comms.
All right, Corporal. Stay put. We'll get you a combat surgeon.
Damn. Plasma damage.
Found something.
I'll take that, 6. Not your domain.
I got a live one over here. Come on. Archie, come.
Yeah.
It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
George.
I got her. Keep still, and I'll release you.
What's the status? Over!
We've been engaged!
Wow, wow, chicka, wow, 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 chicka, 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 wow, wow, chicka, wow. Bullseye parade!
What's the status?
Eat Vanak. Eat Vanak.
Wow, bullseye parade! Let me shoot. I can do it. I can get the head.
Permission to pursue.
-4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the hole.
Gross.
Look at the way this dude's moving, like he shit himself in that gear. I would imagine big suits like that have, like, toilet, like, tubes built in, though.
Clear the hole. Handle her. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Clear the hole.
Look at the way this dude's moving, like he shit himself in that gear. built in, though. Like tubes built in, though. Oh, it's 4. Well, hey, it's not crashing like Call of Duty. I'll give it that much. Audio's fucked up, but at least it agrees with my system. I won't need to feed my computer a Tums after this. Sorry, a Tum. Wait a minute, is the singular of Tums just Tums? What? Hang on a second. What is this debate? It's a Tum? It's a Tumsy, Tumses, forklift. Oh. Well, hey, it's not crashing like Call of Duty. I need to feed my computer a Tums after this. At least it agrees with my system. I'll give it that much. Video's fucked up, but... Well, hey, it's not... Well, hey, it's not crashing... Wait a minute, is the singular of Tums just Tums? What? Hang on a second. What is this debate? It's a Tum? It's a Tumsy, Tumses, forklift. Oh. I love these little explosions. Forklift. Oh. Yes. Alright, forklift. Where's that forklift? Back in my day. Oh, there we go. Back in my day. Oh, there we go. Can I use the actual fork? Because, like, there's some boxes in the way that I would not mind being able to lift. No, but you can honk. An infinitely more useful feature.
Shenmue, eat your heart out.
Okay, now I am in Austin Powers. Okay, now I am in Austin Powers. Okay, feature. Okay, now I am in Austin Powers. Chat, what is happening? I'm getting stuck on everything.
Jesus, what happened to the preview there? Why did it get deep fried all of a sudden?
Chat,
well, that's what happened.
So I'm beginning to think that the forklift isn't really the best idea for this situation. Maybe other situations where I also need to not lift boxes, but in a case like this, I'm not having a good time with that forklift, so we're gonna just abandon it. Sorry, everybody, I know how much you love forklift.
I'll have to come back and see how I want to chop this down at all. We do some speed up slips. A few slip-slops, if you will. Not enough phlegm that time.
God damn it. This is my decision. God damn it. God damn it. This is my decision. Got some serious airtime for him. No, I think I need that HP. Nope. Nope. This is my decision. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Ah. There we go.
Nope. Nope. What? 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 Where's the Halo music? It's mixed poorly somewhere in there. Let's up the music a little bit. What? Where's the what? Where's the music a little bit? Okay. So yeah, the forklift. I'm sorry, chat. I'm so okay. So yeah, the forklift. So yeah, the forklift. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The forklift is not an effective method for disposing of aliens. It's just not. Why? You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. Aliens. It's just not. Why? You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me.
Yeah, you can always tell when something bad's gonna happen when there's a great big flash on the preview line there.
Waste. God damn it.
It's neutralized.
This is a good guy. Yeah, it's fine.
Reset a junction. Do it.
You can hold tab for weapon details. Middle mouse is a good key for grenades. That's usually my grenade throw button.
Question of my life.
I just got lazy and left it.
If the question is, when will the station be back online? 2 weeks, earliest. This is plasma damage. All major uplink components are fried.
2 minutes is too long.
Which is why I'm splicing into the main overland bundle to get you a direct line to Colonel Holland. You're in my light, Commander.
Find out what she knows.
What's your name? Do you live around here? George.
Shara.
Shara. C'est pas trop Ned. Your accent sounds familiar. Chapron?
Tangari.
Friend of yours?
Father.
Shainalong. I'm sorry.
Why would you be?
The audio quality sounds...
Big man forgets what he is sometimes.
She just lost her father.
Like this dude's voice, he sounds like he's right in my ear.
Workup.
She's not the only one.
Lock it down, both of you. Get her on her feet. The body stays here.
Signal. It's patchy,
Spartans
but
with
it's
big
there.
asses.
I'll take it.
Let's not touch anything. You wouldn't want to ground this place.
I'm not doing the zoom in.
Google, Spartans with big asses.
I have to do the zoom in, don't I?
Signal. It's patchy,
Spartans
but
with...
How much time does that cut out? Oh, there's still so much. Oh boy, we're only at 16 minutes and 33 seconds. That's not... Well, that is first draft anyway. Luckily, by just snipping down to the best bits and Vinny-isms. How long was the other one I did? Yeah, 22 and then 3409. I have to double check on how much movie and TV talk was still in those. I think I left in a good chunk of it. That's why that other one went over 30 minutes. Or something stopping me from, if I gotta cut a lot down, a lot down rather, I can make like multiple archives into the same upload and just put that in the title.
Signal. It's patchy,
Spartans
but
with
it's
big
there.
asses.
I'll take it.
Let's not touch anything. You wouldn't want to ground this place.
Google, Spartans with big asses.
Colonel, this is Noble 1.
Spartans with big asses.
Affirmative.
Yeah, Noble One. May God help us all.
You know how like in Fallout 4, when you're in the power armor and it glitches, it shows you that your body gets stretched? That's not like that with Halo, right? Like the body armor actually makes sense. This still looks pretty good, but man, have we come a long way with graphics. I mean, look at the vistas in Jedi Fallen Order. Compare it to this. And this is what, 10 years difference? A little over? $11 years, 9, 2010 this came out.
Video editing at 1 a.m.
And Kilo 3-4, your current LZ is too hot. Roger that. Dot, stand by to receive and respond.
Yes.
Dot, stand by to receive and respond.
Yes, Commander. Coordinates received. Initiate immediate course correction. The
Still looks real good though. I'm discovering that Hornets are thick from birth because they've been fed like hormones and stuff.
Oni has requested Team Noble's direct intervention
What?
to help secure Sword Base.
I'm discovering that Hornets are thick from birth because they've been fed like
However, current defensive forces
hormones and stuff.
Oni has requested
Still looks real good though.
to help secure
Okay.
Sword Base.
Alright, people. We're stuck with that ship for the time being. Let's focus on the hostile.
Hormones, not hornets.
You're out here. George, Emil, you're next. Get prepped.
Let's move, Lieutenant.
They don't eat hornets. Maybe they do. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. In order to like get like the Spartans real strong, real early, like they train them to eat like bugs, like hornets and like the stinger and poison included. So this was based on a book, right? And then they turned it into a game, loosely. This retcons the book. Oh, okay. Does anyone need a band name? Because the Retcons sounds like a pretty good band name. Or just retcon. Like you just contradict all of your previous songs. I thought it was called Sword Base because like you use one of them plasma swords in it in multiplayer. Spartans. Different map. Oh. But yeah, mess in it.
Find out what we're dealing with.
I'm on forklift
Different
watch.
But yeah, Master Chief Collection, I streamed the version of it on Xbox One. You know, I didn't stream all of it, but I definitely did a stream or two of it. And the differences in the visuals were real nice. I like that you could press a button and see the difference between Halo 1 and the reimagining of Halo with the just higher textures and stuff like that, but it was still it looked really great. Bringing Halo in full to PC, I think, is a really fucking fantastic, and it's a long time coming, especially after they shut down that really cool Halo thing that I played like last year. They never shut it down. They helped develop this. Cool work, Microsoft. You did it. You did a good thing. You hired the person that made the thing that you didn't like to make the thing that you do like. That's good. What if though? What if? Hear me out. Hear me out. What if the person that makes a game, let's say the game is called Halo, it's about the Fonz, right? And it's a long-running series about the Fonz riding motorcycles and jumping over sharks and being like super cool. What if though, what if, hear me out, what if though, what if, hear me out, hear me out, what if the person that makes a game, let's say the game is called and it's a long-running Fonz riding motors, super cool. What if that series had a fan game where it ported a bunch of stuff over to PC, had custom levels, custom weapons, etc., 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 and the developers, let's call them Scungy, decided that they wanted to shut it down, and they recruit the developer of the Fonz PC unofficial version. They recruit this person to be a part of their team to help them make the official version. But what if the person that made the unofficial version is impossible to work with? A nasty dickwad. That would suck, right? I mean, you know, just like for good PR, you're gonna deal with someone who's an ass. I'm sure this has happened at some point in history. Misgivings about the Happy Days fandom. Yes, I feel like people that support Happy Days at this point in time are just totally out of touch. Oh? Armor lock? Oh, right. Yep, this was the thing. Someone said, what's Happy Days? You don't know Happy Days? Tuesday, Wednesday, Happy Days. Tuesday, Thursday, Happy Days. Thursday, Wednesday, Happy Days. Friday, Saturday, Happy Days. Saturday, Sunday, Happy Days. You... Fuck. That's as high. I don't even think I can go any higher than that, so that's where the song ends. Possible to work with. What if he's just like a nasty dickwad? That would suck, right? That would suck, right? I mean, you know, just like for good PR, you're gonna deal with someone who's an asshole. I'm just saying, I'm sure this has happened. Vinny, do you have misgivings about the Happy Days fandom? Are just totally out of touch. Armor lock? Someone said, what's happening? That's as high. I don't even think I can go any higher than that, so that's where the song ends. But yeah, I'm sure. I mean, listen, I think it's great for a developer to Happy Days.
That's why I'm mute. That's why I'm cutting the mic when I go to cough. So yeah, I can cough into my mic and put all the joims and the plagas into the head of it. It's fine.
I don't even think I can go any higher than that. To give a job to someone that made, like for example, AM2R, another Metroid 2 is probably the best Metroid game in that style. So, you know, it would be great if I'm just trying to make is what if that person ends up being, people can be intolerable. Sometimes I'm intolerable. I wouldn't work well on a team. Yeah, I've been told. I should have kept sprints. Shit. Vinny, but you're in a band. Oh, yeah. Ah! Ah!
Does that cut out a lot of time? Not really. Again, it's like every time I go to scroll out and see how much time is left to cut down, it's just like, oh, I will be at this until eternity.
Ah! Ah!
Farragut Station has its own comms array. That should bring us back online with command. Airview Base has an anti-air battery that will help clear the skies.
I love that the AI can just take you to where you need to go. You can be real lazy and not paying any attention. Vinny, speaking of intolerable, have you watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I found it meh. Yeah, no, that's an incorrect opinion. That's a shame. Sorry you feel that way, but your opinion is, it's not right. I've heard that movie was boring from a lot of people. I saw it. I really enjoyed it. Apparently there's like an extra hour of footage or so, and they're probably going to do, yeah, footage, chat. Not feetage, footage.
I like how Cab shows up on the YouTube chat, and all of a sudden Vinny starts talking about feet. Again, I haven't even watched these archives yet because I picked them randomly, and it's like fucking the Italian man he knows things, man. I'm gonna stop him.
What, did you see that? She drove in after me. That's nice. Yeah, no, I liked the movie. I did, but it's long-paced at times because it's so weird, and it's about like Hollywood, and I was okay with it. But yeah, there is another cut of it to watch, like an hour episode each time, plus another hour. You have to imagine if Tarantino cut an hour, maybe there's a reason he cut an hour. Also, at this point, everyone's just consuming 10 hours worth of TV in a row with like no problem whatsoever. You know, wants to make like 4 or 5 TV series at this point. Movie quality at now. Like he could show a new week, he could show a new foot.
God damn it.
Monday days. Tuesdays. Monday days. Tuesdays. What about his Star Trek movie? I still Tuesdays. I think he would do. I can't wait for Captain Kirk and Spock to talk about the space cheeseburger that they ate not minutes before the scene. I can't wait for Dr. McCoy to have a close-up one-take rant about why the Vulcans are too rigid and they're followed by, you know, some kind of like bloodbath. Phaser death. Okay, this one's called a phase thrower, right? It's like a flamethrower, but it shoots phasers. No. Tarantino's really anal about filmmaking. He'd probably look down on television, I suppose. Vinny, press the button. I swear I pressed the button. Oh, you gotta hold the button every time. That's where I keep going wrong. I'm like, oh, I guess it didn't do anything. Gotta hold the button. Vinny, no, the other one. Oh, the one that says activate? I do something so silly as pay attention to the orange thing that tells me to press the thing. Oh, speaking of movies, here, let's dovetail this into an appropriate...
Hell, maybe I will have to put two archives together. I have a big part of the TV and movie talks going
conversation piece. There was supposed to be a Halo movie. One of them became District 9, I think. Development Hell? Didn't they make one? Wayne the Drain Johnson. 2 TV shows for Halo? Are they live action, or is it like Starship Troopers 2 direct-to-video kind of content, or a new Starship Troopers game being made? A little article about that. It's like an RTS. I think Starship Troopers RTS already came out several years ago. It's called StarCraft. A TV series right now. See, when someone says Spielberg is doing a thing or like developing a thing, I have to wonder how much he's actually involved. Like Spielberg, I feel like he's more recent in quality compared to the biggest Halo fan. Like, I didn't even know he liked Halo. There's a Halo Showtime series coming out 2021, where a Mario Brothers movie's coming out, got redesigned, where a Witcher TV series starring Superman minus mustache, and Half-Life has a new entry less than 6 months. What society is this that I've been born into? It's very interesting. Very interesting. Listen, a Halo TV series could be cool. I'd watch it. It's got to be done right.
Didn't that Halo show that came out like last year end up being just absolute garbo? Had like only 1 season that it delayed to death. I like what they're doing with The Mandalorian, as I've said, and I didn't expect that name in many ways. So maybe they could do a similar thing with like a John Halo series. Vinny, do you prefer the binge model or the weekly model that Disney's doing? I think I like the weekly model. I remember the shows more. Binge is like eating a whole... You do that, you don't remember the... You savor it a little bit, it becomes a little bit... Those that I don't remember years later because I spent watching every episode. I think it's good though. I like both, honestly. I like that some services do binge and some do once a week. Model makes sense from a business standpoint. Just over time. Also, binge is one of my nicknames. Fuck you. Oh, sorry. I was really enjoying that, taking damage at the same time.
Also, again, mouse and keyboard with this has been working very well. I'm enjoying it. Look at the AI go. Look at Cat go. Let's get in there. No problem. Look at the AI go. Look at Cat go. Let's get in there. No problem. Look at Cat go. Someone said the weekly model has the advantage of restricting show conversation to specific things so more people are on the same page at the same time. I'll be honest, I really enjoy the weird speculation people engage in. Like Westworld, some of the most interesting theories, and so I kind of like the weekly model so I can go and like read about what people think, and like, it's nice to be on the same page as everyone else. Big blue dongs, you know, like who knew? It's all over the fucking place, on the same page as everyone else, as opposed to like everyone's all over the fucking place. Big blue dongs, you know, like who knew? You knew? Who knew? Who do you knew? Big blue dongs.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said.
I feel like we're really reaching. You know, we've reached safety. We've reached a safe point. It's not, chat, I'm not even trying to make a pun.
Broke. Vinny talks about TV and movies too much. Woke. That's less things for me to have to edit around. Because again, if I was doing more of, I guess, archive summaries, like, I think there's a big difference between doing the best of and summarizing when you're cutting down someone's stream, like the Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life, those made for good summaries because there was a lot of stuff in between you had to link together in order for the best bits to work and be recognizable. Which is also why I'm picking something that's only 5 or 6 archives instead of, you know, what, 38? Ugh.
I feel like we're really reaching. You know, we've reached safety. We've reached a safe point. It's not, chat, I'm not even trying to make a pun. It's not funny. It wouldn't have been funny in any universe. I can't think of a single universe where that would have been a funny joke, but we have reached the checkpoint for sure. Funny, it wouldn't have been funny in any universe. I can't think of a single universe where that would have been a funny joke, but we have reached the checkpoint for sure.
Also just dawned on me that wouldn't it be the friggin' weirdest thing ever if Vinny went back to more of the RE4 randomizer? Because I'm not going to finish that sentiment because it's not going to happen. Let's be real here.
I just want to know who Lube Man is. That's why I watch. I want to know who Lube Man is. It's the only reason.
Pardon me. Oh. My hat fell down. I was like, oh god, is there a rat in my can and bottle box? No, it's... I really love this particular brand of cough where it only kicks in when I try to speak. It's great.
Yeah. I got stuck on there. Oh.
Sure. I got stuck on there. Oh! Oh! Did you give up?
Where's that random yell come from?
Did you give up?
Good to see you, Spartan. Good to see you, Spartan.
This fucking shit. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Almost a perfect T-pose.
Oh! How do I want to drive this? An option showed up? Oh, I didn't even see the option. Again, hold E as opposed to just press E. I'm not used to that. There we go. Oh, I remember more of this game than I thought I did, by the way. It, like, all is flooding back to me. Oh, wait, wrong game. Bad pun. Why are there so many words that I can no longer say in the fear of -2 in chat? Like reach and flood. Oh, I remember more of this game than I thought I did, by the way. It, like, all is flooding back to me. Oh, I remember... Oh, I remember more of this... Oh, wait, wrong game. Bad pun. Why are there... like, reach and flood. It's the power armor. The armor is so ugly that the game is, it's like my bad luck charm. Jesus. It's real hard to hit anything with this cannon. You gotta lead your shots. I'm gonna say that the John Spartan vehicle here had a better cannon. Wow.
If I had any music talent whatsoever, dead ass.
Vinny, stay on the hog. Do you see what happens if I stay on the hog? Vinny, stay on the hog. Do you see what happens? Vinny, stay on the hog. Do you see what happens if I stay on the hog? Boost by pressing right click. Oh, that helps. You can boost by pressing right click. See what happens if I stay on the hog? Oh, big warning. Covering fire. Yes, provide covering fire. Very good. Let me on. I need to get on there. I can help. Target injured! Let me on. I need to get on. Let me on. I need to get on there. I can help. Target injured!
I hate how I sometimes hear that voice in my head, just at the worst possible times.
AI on turrets is OP, just Warthog and Drive. Okay. Vinny, that ship is much larger than you think. Yeah, but think about it. What if, like, I should be able to hit it a little bit. Maybe it would, like, I don't know, maybe it would, like, be a pain in the ass for a couple minutes? Like, I could just be a pain in the ass? Maybe not. I'd have to, like, scatter the repair crew. Overshot, undershot. When Steven Spielberg pitches a movie, he calls it his Spielberg.
I can't with this man sometimes. No. Now I can't get my glasses on. Oh god.
Do you think when Steven Spielberg...
This pains me. I have to leave this in. I'm in actual
Do you think
pain.
when Steven Spielberg pitches a movie, he calls it his Spielberg?
Fuck you.
I fully understand if at this point you must leave my streams forever and never come back.
Leave now and never come back. Leave now and never come back.
Point you must leave my streams forever and never come back.
Okay. So if anyone ever gives me shit for bad jokes, we have to come back and remember this moment. We have to.
It took me from the time we spoke about Steven Spielberg to now to get that joke for you all. My brain yacht was working overtime. It took me from the time we spoke about Steven Spielberg to now to get that joke for you all. My brain yacht was working overtime. It was like the ENIAC trying to computate 2 + 4. On Cognac. It was the ENIAC on Cognac, everybody. Once again, I understand if you have to leave. The chat doesn't know what the fuck to think. I'm getting +2s, +6s, -2s, -6s. Chat is like a computational AI, which takes account of all of the words that I be saying and determines whether or not they're funny. And the problem is, the past 25 minutes of the stream, the data is all conflicting. Has this gun any decent, any good in this game? Because I know at times it's been not good. It's okay in this game? Okay. Well, I'm not using it. I got a better one.
Look at you.
Scoot? Is that you, my boy?
Look at you.
I can't find the weapon. There it is. This big boy's got a lot of health, huh? Back. Oh, bitch! Oh, bitch! Fuck. God damn it! Okay, there must be health somewhere around here. I know now that that's intentional, but it's still really funny to me. Terse back meat, come on. I mean, that terse back meat, come on. I mean, that terse back meat, come on. Holy shit. Again, I really, really, really hope they fix that audio mixing issue before I stream this next, because the fact that the weapons don't have any real impact or don't sound like they do is killing me. Otherwise, I think, you know, this is great. This is a great port to PC. I spoke a little too soon, as Cat appeared to be floating.
Take it out to the single Mac round. Got to be 4 platforms.
Hitting this base hard.
Otherwise, I think, you know, this is... Holy shit. Again,
I'll need to leave all that in for the lead up.
I really, really, really hope they fix that audio mixing issue before I stream this next, because the fact that the weapons don't have any real impact or don't sound like they do is killing me. It's killing me. Otherwise, I think, you know, this is great. This is a great port to PC.
Got something you want to tell me?
Corvette's hitting this base hard.
Where's our orbital support? Got to be 4 platforms that could take it out to the single Mac round.
Appeared to be floating, but maybe it's still, the port is good. Maybe that was just in the original.
I feel like doing the X-Files jingle there is way too obvious. No. Because that's another thing if I do more production night streams of, oh god, there's still so much footage. Is that taking a look at when putting in gags is worthwhile or not, because I can't remember if I acted on most of them or I ended up cutting some, but on like the Egg-like anniversary edit, I think there was some instances of other jokes I could splice in, but there's already a joke like a couple minutes before that already, or it's just so obvious that you could smell it coming a mile away, so putting it in kind of just felt hammering it in a nail that's already sunk into the wood. Carpentry.
The port is good. Maybe that would... That's me, Lieutenant. In the Terror, they say Lieutenant as Lieutenant. So it makes me wonder, like, how am I supposed to say it? A stray cat drives up in a hog. Oh, that's good. Lieutenant is the British pronunciation. Still to this day, is it spelled Lieutenant or is it spelled K-E-R-N-A-L? Spelled the same way. Oh, okay. No, it's me. A cat pulled up in a hog in front of my house the other day. I gave it a squeeze for information. Vinny, a stray cat drives up in a hog. Vinny, a stray cat drives... Vinny, a stray cat drives up in a hog. Oh, that's good. Lieutenant is... Oh, that's good. Lieutenant is the British... Colonel. It's Colonel. It's me. A cat pulled up in a hog in front of my house the other day. I gave it a squeeze for information.
Didn't have any info on where the diaper chief was.
I remember this map. Suzuku Step. That's the name of their music in the 28th century. What century is this? 26th century. I was close and I just threw a number out. If you think about it though, a century is just one person, one human person's lifetime. So between me now in the 21st century to the 23rd to the a person and a half.
In place.
Yeah, I don't like this conversation. Never mind. I changed my mind. I don't. 26th Suzuku Step. That's the name of their music. I remember this map. Suzuku Step. That's the name of their music in the 28th century. What century is this? 26th century. I was close and I just threw a number out there. If you think about it though, a century is just one person, one human person's lifetime. In the 21st century to the 23rd to the a person and a half.
In place.
Yeah, I don't like this conversation. Never mind. I changed my mind. I don't feel like chasing this rabbit hole. I don't have the energy for it. But you know what I mean. It's only like 4 people apart until we get to Star Trek. I don't feel like chasing this rabbit hole. I don't have the energy for it. This rabbit hole. I don't have the energy. Did you hear the alien that went? Yeah! Oh wait, that was a Spartan. Oh, Resident Evil 3 remake. Yeah, well, icons were leaked. It seems very, very real, and it seems like and I, for one, am very happy about this.
What is he talking about?
Oh, Resident Evil 3 remake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I still never really had a desire to check out the RE3 remake now that I'm thinking about it again. Because I remember enjoying the Resident Evil 2 remake. Despite, you know, disgusting dude, and also a needlessly pointless stealth segment. I will still bang on about that, thank you very much. I think it was like going into another game with another chasing mechanic, and apparently it becoming not tense, but aggravating this time around. Because I heard that Nemesis is just a pain in the neck in terms of letting you progress through the game. I'm like, no, I'm good.
I, for one, am, I mean, soon, I would guess, probably like January, February 2022. But, who knows? I mean, there's also, what is that other Resident Evil multiplayer thing? March 2020, you think? What if Resident Evil 3 comes bundled with Resident Evil Resistance? That would be a pretty cool thing, because that would soften the blow of Resistance, which people aren't, from what I understand, from what I can gauge, my finger isn't...
Is that Resident Evil multiplayer game even a thing still? Reverse. Yeah, I want to check something out here. Wow, it's out. And they're beating its ass in the comments. Yeah, I'm looking at the Steam page and it's mostly negative, recent, mostly negative, all. October of 2022? Did this like basically shadow drop or? Yeah. It seems to be the usual thing of the most helpful reviews are saying, don't do PvP games. And they don't actually explain why. So, you know, not a actual fucking review. It's a thing that's really become grating for me when it comes to Steam, like trying to find helpful insights with what players are posting, because the only things that get any sort of traction are the meme reviews or the ones that are like a single sentence. And it's like, well, this tells me nothing. And the byproduct of it, is that if you try to post anything with more than a single paragraph, the book burners come out because they're like, oh wow, I actually have to read this? What the hell? I'm like, what do you think a review is? Like, it's normalized just making meme posts and makes it so that anyone who wants to post an actual review looks like a freak of nature for doing so. I'm like, yeah, reading is still a thing in the year of our gourd 2023. Funny that.
Isn't on the pulse of every gamer, but from what I can see, that game isn't He's dead. Vinny, did you see the James Bond teaser trailer? She wants to be your James Bond. She wants to be your James Bond.
I don't like this.
She will kill you with a thrill, but she has no chill. She wants to be your James Bond. James Bond. Is it just that with a picture of Daniel Craig's in a tuxedo and selling a watch? Vinny, did you?
If I had the means, I'd totally do like a little impromptu music video, but I can't be fucked.
And selling a watch? I find it weird that Radiohead got rejected for the previous James Bond theme. I'm just thinking, what does it take to write a James Bond? Chris Cornell did it, Jack White did it. Apparently Radiohead's wasn't good enough, and Spectre was an amazing, amazing song. Though, I'm going to say that I think Man of War sounds more like a James Bond, aka Big Boots. But I wonder if, like, the Broccoli Company has to, like, approve the song. And if they don't like the first one, can you send them, like, 3 more James Bonds? Here are my potential James Bond themes. Man of War was supposed to be the song, but they found out it was a re-record of an old song and asked for a new one. That makes so much goddamn sense that it kills me. And why does it matter if it's old? That would have been, like, perfect. Man, I want to do a James Bond theme, and it would be like, James Bond. James Bond. All the elements, and then it would go da-da-da-da, submit. Like, I just submit the James Bond theme with lyrics. You thought you were cool, been killed by James Bond, James Bond. That could get claimed, or that could be a copy of a melody.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna cut it, Vin.
What I just did there. Boy, I sure do love getting lost.
Hell, like, there's been some Siva Gunner remixes, or not remixes, but high quality rips TM that I've used for openers on the stream here. And yeah, YouTube's is just immediately on it, even though it's not the same like instrumentation or sound fonts. Like I think one of them, the Banjo-Kazooie opening theme, but it was AC/DC's Thunderstruck in the Banjo-Kazooie sound font. Yep, instantly, as soon as that archive was done, YouTube was all like, yo, we gotta talk about this copyright claim here, dog. And I'm like, we ain't gotta talk about shit.
Okay, so let's try this again. We're gonna go this way. We can press 50 times in a row like I usually do. There was a map button that I... About time. About time. About time. I don't know what? Oh. Yeah, there's like a pretty, I'd say for writing a James Bond song. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on this. Give me a second. I haven't seen the teaser, and I'm interested, but you have to do the da-da. You get that in there somewhere, shit in there, and you got a James Bond song. You could probably throw that in there, and then like throw some different chords in there, and then get it sounding a little like, it can't be happy. It's never happy, because the life of a super Bond is never happy. About dying twice, or then you move on and people die. There's sex too, yeah, and Octopussy.
Beautiful, ain't it? Someone should take a picture. But by the way,
I aim to please.
5, 6, get down to the science wing. Dr. Hall, we're all hers.
like you said, Halsey.
I did.
Copy that, on our way. Hers half my life.
I requested your assistance, Commander, and do not need a report on a step.
Does Halsey sound familiar?
Is a disengagement.
No.
What have you done with?
I thought it was
just
Jorge.
some additions I've made.
Visegrad Relay. Its data center was home to one of my xenoarchaeologists, Professor
Yeah, it seems like mostly
Sorvat,
plot.
perhaps Zealots. You're certain?
Their armor configuration. One got bias. The leader, from the looks of it.
Zealots. You're certain?
Their armor.
Shield strength 2. Since relay back online.
Your prime, those at Oni might have valued. Survivor accounts suggest came to the station for the abundance, and you let
Not a commanders to attend to.
Like warning the planet.
Professor Sorvat. It. I was alerted the moment you attempted to access its rig for.
Maybe you'd like to join her. Emergency plan.
Is the Trade Federation doing a blockade around the planet?
Commander?
Contingency? I'm sure you're.
Sorry?
We're currently under emergency planetary directive. Maybe you'd like to join her.
I'm sorry?
Oh, God. Marker, please, where are you going? Oh. I didn't actually put a cut in there. Oopsie doodle. There we go.
I'm sure you're familiar with the punishment for civilian interference with
Is the
Spartan
Trade
deployment.
Federation doing a blockade around the planet?
Commander?
Just making a reading suggestion. Let's move, noble team.
Will we all, George?
Isn't that what James Bond calls M? Mom? People are saying that Cortana was based on her. And again, you have to understand, my memory of Halo is limited, as is my history with Halo. I never got obsessive over the series. So, that's interesting, but I would have never made the connection had someone not told me. Sorry about that. I know there's a lot of Halo fans that want me to, you know, share the love for this the same way I do for like a Metroid, but I don't. Most of the time I just shoot.
Recon Team Bravo reporting in. 3 and 6 in position. It's starting to get crowded up here, Cat.
Then we're closing in. Structures are divisive. Direct action may be necessary.
When Cat runs an op, direct action is always necessary.
I'm gonna stop here, I think.
Here, you may need these. High velocity, that 2000, they ain't cheap.
I'll probably return to this. Vinny, why you no play online? Or Dinty, why you no play online? I'm a little worried because I've heard some and network safety and I don't know how true it is, but I'm gonna wait a couple. But yeah, this mission, I mean, again, I'm remembering more and more of this game and I'm starting to see why I liked it so much, but we'll have to do this next time. I mean, again, I'm remembering more and more of this game, but yeah, this mission, I mean, again, I'm remembering more and more, I mean, again, I'm remembering more and more of this game, and I'm starting to see why I liked it so much, but we'll have to do this next time. On relay and settings, it redirects you, so all they get is Microsoft IP. Okay. We'll have to do this next time. Let's see. Alright, give me just Alright, give me just a second. Alright, give me just a second. Let's save and quit, and let me see what this is all about. Our 2 matches, if I can do this. Righty then. And let me see what this is all about, and then I'll probably just do 1 or 2 matches real quick, if I can do this. Righty then.
I don't even know why it's funny, but I'm probably going to keep it in anyway. What is this at the end here? What is that? Vegas, tell me your secrets. Oh, that.
What's this? You cannot matchmake because easy anti-cheat isn't enabled. There's no option for that.
Enabled.
In settings, I can't find anything. Did you launch the mod version? I did. I'll tell you why I launched the mod version. The other version froze. It just fucking stopped working 3 times in a row. I'll try again. Let's give it a shot. Put it through search. He's still to rumble righty then. Righty then. That's a first. Alright, well that's good. That worked. Let me just make sure this is all good. Yeah, we'll just do a match, whatever. I'll just press the button. Just press the button. Make sure voice chat is off. Oh god. Your mom, I fucked your mom! Good. We'll just do a match, whatever. I'll just press the button. Just press the button. Make sure voice chat is off. Oh god. Your mom, I fucked your mom! Cock's huge!
I am such a child.
Cock's huge! Cock's huge, fucked your mom! Pussy, fucked your mom, cock! Fucked your mom, cock!
Oh god, it's almost 2 in the morning.
Searching for players? Vinny, you have Uno. Uno is free. Vinny, you have Uno. Uno is free. I don't know what you're talking about, chat. Vinny, you have... Uno is free. I don't know what you're talking about, chat. Apparently relay is bugged and you can't do a match. What you're talking about, chat. Well, that sucks. I'm not turning relay off though, and maybe there's gonna be a patch for this in a couple days. Desert said he got into maybe 3 matches with relay on and it took forever for all of them. Let's try maybe like a 10th. Is there a way to fucking back out of this? I don't know who this is. Could be a gamer from like 15 years ago. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, I wasn't or rather I didn't press the connecting set. Choose a different game preset. I think it's just looking. Okay, never mind. So, all right, chat. Listen, I'm gonna just stop doing this because that's clearly broken and it needs some work. And whatever's going on with the IP, I'd set up a private match with like my mods. I would like to try it. I really would. And I would also like to play Uno, you know? So maybe in a couple days I'll play more Halo Reach. Maybe I'll even be able to play multiplayer. So we're going to stick around. I'm going to stick around. You can stick around if you... So maybe in a couple days I'll play more Halo Reach. We're going to stick around. Maybe I'll even be able to play multiplayer. So we're going to stick around if you want. I'm going to play the new Tame Impala song. I remember liking it when we listened so far, but it's one of those songs like pretty much every that I've heard so maybe a little bit of time for it to grow on. Maybe it needed to like worm its way into my brain. Pretty good though. I especially like It Might Be Time. This one's called Posthumous Forgiveness. So let's take a listen. From the Slow Rush, able to play multiplayer. So I'll even be able to play multiplayer.
Yeah. I don't really have a good outro spot then, but first draft even. Let's get some froggers in chat. Okay, so we're clocking in at what? 25 minutes and 28 seconds on the first draft, and that's cutting out most of the things that I don't think would work or stick. Considering how there's places I can tighten up the cuts, that's probably going to bring us down to 24 and a half, maybe 24 minutes. And then maybe considering what we put in for gags as well. Okay, well, considering my brain health right now, and that it's now almost 2 in the morning, I was not expecting us to actually get a draft finished. That's cool. It's amazing how streaming and occasionally pausing just to talk about stuff really helps with focus. Because, yeah, it's like I was saying before, kind of like with playing RPGs, that streaming them is a really great way to help stay focused with that and not end up putting it down and then coming back to it 7 months later and being like, oh, crikey, what is happening? Where did I leave off? Help. All right. So, I'm going to go to bed. Yeah. Because how long have we been going? I got a draft done in almost 2.5 hours. That is a new personal best. Hooray for me. Alright, so I should probably press the funny buttons then. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, well, this went out, this worked pretty well. I just gotta go through, and Vegas claimed it crashed as I went to go close it. That's always a good sign. If I open this up and the draft is gone, I'm going to yeet. Okay, still there. Crisis averted. Everyone calm down. Everyone knows the rules. Alright, so we will see what tomorrow looks like. If I feel like playing stuff, or maybe if we want to give another round of production. Maybe see about tightening that up, getting gags in. Gag me up there, team. The problem is that if I go to render the video, there's nothing else I can really do for a while because I could have a computer from NASA and rendering would still be incredibly resource intensive. Yeah, if not tomorrow, we'll see what we do over the rest of the week. Alright, so, until next time, go wash your hands, go get some water, and go take care of yourselves. And we'll see you next time. Oh, good night. Your night can't end without Stream Dad saying goodnight. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.